Was that his one win or?
No, he had 2 wins versus Slick, because that's why he's here.
Oh yeah, duh. I knew that. Trick question. I went first last time. You go ahead.
All right, up in the top left, we have the Zerg player Zavix looking to close us out in a quick 3-0.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing hashtag comeback kid down here in the bottom right of Belcher Vestige, the one and only the Red Terran Valazus. Yes, the Valazus from Dodgeball when you know White Yeoman's talking about Blazer, Laser, and Taser and all them Azers. That is Valazus. He is that OP.
Wow, that's good to know.
That's honestly what I think of when I I mean, that is what I think of when I hear his name, though. I'm just like, Laser, Blazer, and Taser, and all kinds of aces.
But look, got moving on again. He's really big on this scouting. I know a lot of Zerg players opt to skip that just to keep the extra economy, but it seems like the information that he gathers is really able to propel him into a great mid-game.
See, I think that does what set him apart from the rest of the players we have casted tonight. That really does show a true sign of a master's level player, is that he plays reactionary.
Mm-hmm.
And actually have heard a couple of pros state that Zerg needs to stop playing aggressively, and that's why they're not doing well in these major events, is that they're playing too aggressive. They need to go back to playing reactionary, back when they were winning literally everything in Wings of Liberty.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really reactive race. A lot of the units are weaker than like their counterparts from other races, but their strength lies in that they can tech switch so fast.
Yeah.
And so they need to use that ability in order to counter the exact unit compositions that their opponent's going. And I mean, I feel like Zerg is one of those races that's really hard to learn at first, but then once you get used to them, they're so powerful.
You have to have a strong macro mechanic to begin with, but then after that, you have to be able to play on the back foot, to be able to play reactionary. Because once you are behind as a Zerg player, it can be incredibly difficult to come back, especially in a ZvT such as the one we have here. And I think that was displayed reasonably well in the last game. Once you take a lead, it can snowball quite out of control, which I think we saw with Zavix just doing so much damage with those 17 mutas at the beginning. He's actually able to get out 15 mutas and I think up to 7 ultras. Just tech switching all over the place.
Looks like a double Reaper opening again from Valazus. It did actually do quite a bit last time. So if he's able to maintain that same amount of control and then just transfer into a stronger mid game, I think he'll be just fine. It was really that third going down. I feel like once Valazus gets into a position where he's not comfortable, that he just starts to fall apart on basic things. But he has really strong builds just out of the gate.
He does. Oh yeah, his openings are incredibly solid. I mean, this is something you'd expect from a high-level game.
Mm-hmm. And the SCV there, slowly getting the Vespene Geyser open again.
That Reaper will eventually kill that hatchery in about 4 years.
Oh, nice little save there, turning the drone into an extractor to save it.
And almost actually picking off that Reaper with those links there. That was a very clutch play from Zavix. Nice timing.
Oh, I don't know if he was not paying attention. Nope, he does get it out of there.
Ooh, very nice.
And the combat drugs are still in effect because he didn't get hit.
Once again, very good control from Valazus. I think I am going to buy his story of him not playing for a couple of weeks, because he does have some very, very good control of these units. It's just his decision making which sometimes is questionable.
Oh, he needs to be careful with this Reaper, and he does actually try to kite the Queen to try to attack it. So he was able to get an extra shot in there for free. And Zavix looking a little supply blocked here. Overlord just now starting. And he's going to free up supply by making his gas, though. So, not a big deal.
You know what? I mean, it's totally metagame. All you have to do is just do that 36 supply extractor trick at the 5.5 minute mark. Boom.
And the extractor finally going to fall in Valazus' base there. Small
3 CC coming out here for Valazus on the back of that extractor kill. Some super metagame stuff going on right here in this Plat and Diamond tournament.
He's been keeping up incredible harassment with these Reapers, controlling them so well, moving back Reapers with 5 health to spare.
Again, I just cannot emphasize that Valazus has some incredible control. He is looking very strong.
Yeah, he is. And if you look at these units lost, you have 0 units lost, or 0 resources lost to 106.
I mean, yeah, just
because of this Reaper control, which it doesn't sound like much, but at this stage of the game, when your opponent's been able to take nothing from you, and you're able to get 100 resources for free, Yeah,
and it can really mess with your head.
Yeah.
It can really mess with the player's head.
Wait, because, I mean, that's money that he's trying to spend droning, but now he has to keep reinforcing these Zergling that he's losing over and over again.
And look like he's going for a reasonably very standard Hellion Reaper follow-up here.
It does show that he's going for double Evo Chamber, though, too.
It does, but it also does on the back of that show that revealed to him that there is a third coming down pretty quickly from Zavix.
He's going to be able to pick off this Queen.
Oh yeah, that's the fight you need to take.
I think Zavix might have done that on purpose just to get more time for these Zerglings to come down and reinforce. He's actually not going to get the Queen. Able to scare him out of there with those 3 Zerglings.
I don't see
moving all the way to the middle of the map. I think he could have taken that engagement, but
yeah, he could have taken that very easily.
I think maybe there were some things that he wanted to take care of back at his base, and didn't want to fall behind by having to do this Hellion micro.
Yeah.
With 2 Queens at the third now, it's going to be much harder to take.
Starport coming up here for Valazus. Looks like I have no idea what in the world he's going to be doing.
They said
he has actually.
When he scouts gas from the Zerg, he goes Starport and he's fine. That's what he said in the chat there between games.
He did mention that in the chat.
So we'll see. Nice.
Looks like he's going after this little nice little push here. Actually,
yeah,
I like.
I think he'll be able to take out both of these Queens. No, the other Queen
might even
escape.
If I was him, I would.
Get out of there. That Spine Crawler
that's
gonna
fine.
Actually,
going down just in time.
The Spine Crawler got 0 kills. 2 of the
One
units on
Reaper
very low
on
health. And
the Reaper on 2 HP. Why wouldn't he just stay there and take out that? Oh, that's why. Because there's a bunch of things in. Oh my gosh. Those are some bad Widow Mines. This is gonna look very bad for Valazus.
This is almost exactly what happened last game. Is that Valazus was in such a strong spot and then gets caught with the counterattack.
He does manage to lift the door onto those Lings. The Hellions and Reapers coming home to defend, and they're just gonna absolutely roast those Lings in the base. Speed kicking in though, and he's losing a few SCVs back at the natural.
11 workers
he needs to
killed
get
so
those
far.
Reapers. He needs to get that Reaper Hellion force up into there. That supply depot at the front's also gonna burn down. I don't think there's anything near here that's gonna help.
Yeah,
he needs to get in there right now.
I think he will stabilize though, but that was a pretty nice counterattack there from Zavix.
That was a very good clutch read from Zavix. And on the back of that, he's saturating his third.
Yeah, he was on the brink of losing his third, and through that counterattack was able to pull Valazus' entire force back home. And now Valazus is going to have to force this wall.
Behind that, there's 16 Lings and a Roach Warren on the way with +1 Carapace about to finish. Zavix looking like he's in a very commanding lead. Both players are heavily supply blocked though.
And we got Valazus trying to take his third now.
That is an odd spot for a third. Looks like it is an indicator of heavy aggression usually.
Is this yeah, I'm not real sure why he chose this one over the other, unless he's just planning on having air superiority and being able to carry units in the medevac between the third and the main. And then this way too.
I think he is. There is a reactor on that Starport. I think that is what he is looking to do.
No, if you have a lot of missile turrets too, this setup is nice for Terran because you can just turret around 2 of your bases, and those 2 bases will pretty much protect your main also.
And if what we found out in the last series is true,
yeah,
we all know that Valazus does have that seriously high GM level TPM. Them turrets per minute. He had something. What was it, 22 to 4 or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, at one point I think it was like 24.
These Lings actually could get very nice read from Zavix on that Widowmine, recognizing that. That was very nice control.
You have to do that as Zerg though every time you move out anywhere. Because Widowmines are just so mobile.
Actually, I think I was trying to say this last game, but then an engagement happened. But one of my players actually discovered something, that if changing has not been morphed into to the opponent's race, it actually does set off the Widowmine.
Yeah, because I've seen that too, where like units will attack it if it's on the low ground and can't actually see the unit that's attacking it.
Yeah, I had no idea. That, and also I don't know if you saw it or not in DreamHack Bucharest, but Demago vs. God himself flashed that fast overseer timing or something. I don't know what the heck to call it, but it was really, really cool. I mean, it's kind of a shame that it went to waste because he ended up getting, that was the only match he won in that group stage. But I mean, he managed to take out Flash 2-1. Valazus is looking very.
Yeah, Zavix is getting his 4th base now, and I'm kind of worried for
Valazus continues.
Valazus. He's just...
He is oversaturated in that third,
Zavix is
actually.
getting in a really comfortable position with a really steady economy. He's got Baneling speed
Which
about
is,
to finish.
you never want to do that. No.
Yeah, you can't let Zerg kind of take the economy that they want. He's got +2/+2 on the way. He's got
and a
Baneling
massive
speed, a
army,
bunch of roaches, and it's just such a fast
out.
army.
I think he's gonna put a hit onto that natural.
Yeah. And the roaches
gonna absorb
the first Widowmine shot here.
Actually, what does Valazus even have? I don't even know if he has that much. He has 21 Marines and 1 medevac with 11 Widowmines. He's counting on some very
on these Widowmines
shots.
to hit.
14 Bantlings though coming in with Overseers ahead. This is gonna be very.
This is gonna be really.
This is gonna be a hard hold for Valazus. He needs to get units into those medevacs actually. They're not medevacs, but bunker.
He's having that trouble that we saw at this point in the game in the
oh, he opens the door. Why would he open the door? I know to bait out those Widowmines. Those Widowmine shots are gonna be huge, taking out all those Bantlings.
They are huge.
The last one hits and they take it out, but there's nothing to follow it up.
Yeah, there's all these Bantlings rolling up the ramp there. The natural is certainly going to fall. We've got roaches all over the place.
And I think this is getting into this series very quickly.
Yeah, this is a quick 3-0, it looks like, at this point.
Zavix going over there. He's going to absolutely ravage that third.
Valazus was just having trouble spending his money again like he had in the last series at this point in the game, too.
Yeah, he did that back.
Oh, so many SCVs taken out by the Widowmine.
Oh, that was counterproductive, and it only killed off 2 enemy units. This factory being taken out here in the natural. I mean, this is just not looking good at all for Valazus. Solid hit on that
but he Widowmines really heavily, and the roaches just absorb their shots so well, especially at 2-2.
Widowmines are OP, but you do need something else to back them up.
And these Banelings getting ready to assault the third too. It's really the last bastion of hope for Valazus here.
And he doesn't have any. Oh man!
Widowmines will take out the rest of the Baneling, but the
man, that was nice.
Now. There's nothing to stop the rest of these Zerglings and Banelings. He's gonna have to get this wall up quick, but the Marines are standing in the way, and he doesn't get it down.
Oh man!
And that has to be it. This is the third base falling. The main is.
This is only other source of income.
Yeah, these. I mean, he's still mining in his main, but not.
The main is. The main is barely mining. The natural is not a relevant thing at the moment. You know, the third is just being taken apart. That fourth CC is not even going to be.
Yeah,
he should have canceled that orbital. He needs to lift that off.
Yeah. I was surprised that he went for an orbital too instead of a planetary fortress when he's behind like this against Zerglings primarily.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We've got a Spire about to complete too, which is going to be.
Oh man, that's going to be devastating.
The nail in the coffin. There's. I mean, I don't even know if he can hold on without that Spire kicking in. But the thing that I think, like you were saying, Zavix really looks like he's like a Master League player. He's just, he keeps up on everything, even when he's ahead. Even when it looks like he's about ready to win, he's still taking up. And he just doesn't allow for any surprise comebacks.
Lings walk into that third, realizing there's nothing there. They fly into the natural, almost pretty much completely uncontested. The Widowmines were not even burrowed. And if they burrowed right now, Valazus looks like he's not even going to micro those Widowmines until, well, just about now. And at this point, there's not much
all
point.
Through the main.
And he just killed off 5 more SCVs.
12 mutalisks on the way that are going to take out all these flying buildings.
Lol, the workers killed is 71-4.
It's more workers than a lot of people build in a game.
Actually, yeah, that is more than my average. I'm not even kidding.
And the rest of the Zerglings flying in here, well, not really.
Looks like we have
all these Banelings.
100 Lings on the ground.
Going to use Banelings to kill the Widowmines. What a showboater.
Wow, this
is slowly picking this apart. This is just a matter of time now. I think Valazus, he knows
this
it's
could not
game, so he's just riding it out. And the Mutalist picking apart the flying buildings here.
Taking out that flying. Oh no, backing off for some reason. I think he's gonna say, "All right, that's cute. I'll sit back and macro it up."
Maybe what Naniwa did recently, where he refused to kill his opponent because he wanted his opponent to have to leave.
Wait, what happened?
Naniwa, I forget who he was against, but he was
never mind. No, you don't need to explain.
Okay.
I understand.
But yeah, he's. And then the other player, I forget who it was, but the other player went and killed their own building instead of leaving.
Lol. I'll do that sometimes if I'm just kind of pissed. I got something building into my last structure. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
This missile turret being a hero, taking out 5 Mutalisks.
my
squad
God.
of Marines here just being sent to their death as the rest of the Mulis fly into the main.
Just screaming, guys, I got this! Not really.
Yeah, these Marines probably aren't very happy with their assignment, but that's the price you pay
In the
to get out
production
of
tab,
prison.
we have another 48 lings on the way from Zavix as well as the 5th. He could probably just go ahead and take that natural third there of Valazus if he wanted to.
I figured that his APM would be like 0 right now just because he's like, yeah, I win. But no, he actually is still sticking up on it. And
APM at around 129 for Zavix, 112 for Valazus.
I don't know, but he is able to wall off, so he's able to hold this wall. Might see it.
Nice. Something there. He needs to get those Marines stemmed in over there very quickly.
Surprising amount of Marines, though.
Wow, yeah,
I think if he went head-to-head with these Mulis, I still don't think he really has a chance in the game. Just because
here's the problem.
Banelings.
I was going to say, there's 38 banelings on the way.
If he splits these Marines perfectly, there will still be enough banelings to hit every Marine.
I think there are actually more Marines. Yeah, there's going to be more banelings than there are Marines. Yeah. There's 27 Marines and 38 banelings.
So I mean, I don't. And then at the, meantime, too, Mulis tearing apart the main.
Yeah.
It's really being annoying.
GG.
We've got Ultralisk Cavern about to finish. So if it somehow lasts another 5 minutes, and we'll get to see Ultralisks once again. Pathogen Glands on the way. Just add insult to injury, I suppose.
If I was Zavix, I'd just go in.
Big SCV kills.
Oh, man, that's sweet. 98 to count in favor of Zavix. That is just ugly.
Ooh, and all the Marines getting melted away there. A stim. Probably not the best idea, just killing fast. And there's the good game.
And the GG out from Valazus. Oh, man.
Cleaning up that final series, 3-0.
Zavix,
the Zerg player, is our champion. And he wins all the fame of all of our viewers.
The first ever Fight for Fame champion is Zavix,
right.
Indeed. Looking very good in that series there. I'm kind of sorry we didn't cast more of his games.
Yeah, me too. We'll definitely keep an eye out for him if we do this in the future.
All right, which I hope we do. This was quite fun. I enjoyed it. Although I am getting kind of hungry.
Alright.
Seeing as it is 9 o'clock here.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually skipped lunch today, so I actually gotta go take care of that too.
Yeah, me as well.
Alright.
I guess we're gonna go ahead and do our outros here. You would want to, I guess. Do you want me to go?
I don't have an outro, so I usually just awkwardly close the stream.
Oh, that is kind of awkward.
Yeah, so if you actually have a song.
I got this. I got this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Try and tune in. We will try and update you on Reddit, whatever it may be. Let you know when the next one of these is going to be the Fight for Fame on Thursday night. I am Aldaris. My wonderful partner in crime here was AmnesiA SC. I don't know if you have a Twitter or not, but I do. Follow me on KSGG_Aldaris. We'll look out for the KSGG clan and team on the European server. We will be competing very shortly.
Right,
if you have anything to say, AmnesiA, go ahead.
Just, join us next week. We'll probably be doing the same time, same place. And it's been great.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Post it on Facebook. Tell us that it was awesome. And tell them that it was awesome as well. Because we already know it was awesome, so there's no need to tell us. And good night.
Alright.
Are we up?
Almost.
Oh, crap. That looks great.